It's I got some shit to say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop, because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's right, R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
Forever and always. Whew, this one. All right, been waiting on this one. You may have seen him on the Front Porch Podcast. You may have heard his latest album, Mud Baby, or just seen him all over the fucking internet. I finally got Mississippi's own Jaywalk in the motherfucking building. Let's go. They're going crazy. What's up, man? This is a very anticipated meeting for myself, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, you and Bryce, I can't get in front of, and I finally got in front of Jaywalk. This is great. Shout out Joe Tyler.
You caught me.
Yeah, I got him, man. How long you what's going on in Nashville, man? What brings you to the city?
Man, Joe Tyler's been showing me some love, man.
Yeah, shout out Joe.
I came and did a video with him, and appreciative of that. You know, he showed me a lot of love today. You know, we ran around the city, you know.
Yeah, shout out Joe. How often do you make it here? Do you come to Nashville often, or ever been, or how's that for you?
Man, I came one time to meet some people, Rottweiler company. They I got a Rottweiler.
Oh, got you a dog. Got
yeah,
it.
my people.
Cool.
They cool people. Shout out to them.
It surprises me though that the video with Joe's kind of like your first music endeavor here in Nashville. So
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely my first. I've never came to party.
Oh, that's
So
a damn shame.
So he took me downtown, let me see it, and it was dope. You know, I come from Mississippi, a
Yeah.
small town. When I see buildings like that, it's crazy.
I was gonna ask, like, what part of Mississippi and how like different is it downtown on Broadway from where you're from?
Well, we have a little strip downtown. It's probably 100 foot.
Okay.
And it don't. And the most stores is 2 stores.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
So that's the attic.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of when Jaywalk hit my radar, my algorithm. Like I said, dude, I've been seeing a lot of you, dude, but it seems like it's almost like all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out Jackie Moon. Jackie Moon put me on your Pops content. Like, shout out to your Pops.
Yeah, crazy.
But you talk like Jackie Moon showed me your Pops content, and then it led to like a Front Porch Podcast episode.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "This is Son." And I'm like, "Bro, that's fucking Jaywalk." Like, I didn't know. I just didn't know.
Man, we get that so much. Like, everybody know my Pops, but
Yeah.
like I get so much. Like, people were like, when they put it together, they're like, "What the fuck?" You know?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Man, I've had like at least 5 record labels be in conversation, and they'd be
Flex?
like, we'll be on the phone, and they'll be like, "Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. If it wasn't for your Pops, I wouldn't have known who the fuck you were."
Wow. That's crazy. Like, damn, gut punch.
No, I love it. Shit, hey,
Right?
We both gonna win. You
Hey,
know?
I'm with that. Yeah, so I kind of like, when I got word that you were going to pull up on me, I dove in as far as like that part of the content goes, because I really wasn't familiar as far as like Front Porch Podcast and shit. But I think that's dope. Me being a podcast host, I have to compliment on it, because I just think it's dope to see you and your pop sit down and do that shit. You don't see a lot of it. And then the dynamic that you two have, you being a fucking rap star and him being just a funny ass, genuine person.
Yeah,
It's dope to see.
the people love it. People love the father son. There's even, you know, I ain't hating there, but there's a couple big artists. I wouldn't say names that are I see doing father son.
Oh, okay.
Content now, and
Yeah.
it might be a good thing. You know, might have started a trend.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because y'all don't do it too often. It's not like y'all are like betting the house on or anything. There's like 2 or 3 episodes up right now. I think there's 3.
yeah. And when we do like our content, like say he's in my rap videos, we'll just be down there, and we don't. Not a lot of it's planned. We're just how we live.
Yeah.
You know? Like we just.
It looks authentic as hell, like from a consumer standpoint, because unfortunately enough, I haven't met you till today. You know what I'm saying? Like we locked in moving forward, but up till now, I'm watching just like the rest of the world, dog. But to see it translate the way it does, it's dope. It's dope shit. And I like how you're like kind of with it. It's when I'm like seeing how you feel about it right now. Like you support it. You're kind of like with the shit. I just don't think, I think there's like a huge avenue for that. Like that road don't narrow. It just keeps getting wider the more content y'all create together. I think that's dope as fuck.
Yeah. And then definitely, and it helps both of us. Like,
Sure.
like there's been times where promoters are like, "Hey man, can we throw your Pop's face on the card, you know, just on the flyer?" And hey man, you gotta pay. I mean, see,
Talk your
that's
shit.
what it is. I
Right,
mean, like,
that's another part of the business, guys.
and then, but there's times where he's going to like a hunting venue, and they're like, "Can you bring your son?" So it's like a double. Like just like I don't even look at, just say for an example, this isn't our numbers because I'm a very humble guy. But,
Gotcha.
But like, just say I had 50,000 Facebook followers and he had 50,000 Facebook followers. Well, the way we look at it is we got 100,000 followers.
Sure.
Because we're obviously our father and son. We're gonna support each other 100%. We share everything each other does. So it's just like a double, like, algorithm.
Sure.
Instead of just one.
Yeah, it doubles the demographic for sure.
So like it helps both of us tremendously.
Yeah.
So everybody loves him, and who loves him loves me, and who loves me loves him. So it's just
like I said, it translates so genuinely though, like it's unquestionable. You can't really question it. And but to your point, I could see why like the double demographic thing is such a play, because I mean in reality, like a middle-aged content creator would love the opportunity to capitalize off of 20. How old are you? 28-year-old's algorithm, right? And for them to sort of pollute each other's shit to where it's like this, but then at the same time you're capitalizing, building on each other's brands, and it's all still going in the same bucket because it's father son. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a win, bro.
Like our apparel and hats and stuff. Like we go 50-50. Like everything. Like it's just really kind of like, it's crazy that, you know, people talk about it. It's good for me to have a crazy ass dad, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I mean, because obviously he catches people's attention, but like I say, as far as our apparel, t-shirts, that's all 50-50, you know, and we just work together as a family, you know, and it's lovely because we're our immediate family. I mean, like I say, everything's double, so like, luckily. And one day, he was never the guy that you would think would even get behind a camera and talk to people, just because he's been through things like we all have. And
sure.
But I kept telling him, you know, get behind that camera. And then like he got on TikTok, got comfortable, and I was like, Pops, Facebook, where the money at? Get on Facebook, man. I'm a TikTok guy. I'm a TikTok fan. He finally got on Facebook, and I mean like 3 months of being on Facebook, he's got 100,000 followers.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's just going up and up.
But it's a different kind of personality behind that camera. You know what I'm saying? Like that, people ain't really used to seeing that. So when you see your pop, and I love that shit. You know what I mean? I'm getting up in my years as we speak, and I like to consider myself a cool pops to my $3. You know what I'm saying? But I love how I could only imagine if one of them was, if I had a 19-year-old son. Like I have a 19-year-old daughter, but if I had a 19-year-old son, there's no telling what that motherfucker would be like. Like, especially though when I think about the music, because I know like even my daughter's heavily influenced with music and shit based off everything I've done, you know, put her around growing up and shit. So it all makes sense, but I think it's dope to see it work to such a, I don't get to ask or even inquire about that type of shit much. It's such a rare thing.
Well, luckily I got $2 too. So
flex, hell yeah.
I don't have any sons. You know,
shit's
the
weird,
father,
ain't it?
at first always wants the son, but like I got my $2, man. I wouldn't change it for the world, because
me either.
A son couldn't give. I'm not saying I wouldn't let you know, but a son couldn't give me this love. Like my daughters have brought feelings and things that I didn't even think I could ever have.
Facts.
For someone, you
know? They make you half like soft, bro. Like you become like mushy after that, bro. You'll catch yourself using words like sweet. And like it was like, what the fuck? I get it, bro. Trust me, I've been there 3 times.
Yeah, my dad, he's just you know, growing up, he was just hard. Like I ain't never hear him really tell me he loved me. Not because he didn't, just because he just tough love. You know?
I totally get it.
He don't hug. I grow up, people come around and he don't hug other men, like as far as like a gesture. Like just he was just kind of hard. And but it's funny you say that about the daughters make you say things like we was sitting there, we're big sandbar people. We was sitting there, and I was like, that boat's pretty. He said,
the fuck you say?
Pretty. Motherfucker, he said, what the fuck? Man, don't say that shit. You know,
that's great. I get it, though, man. But I totally understand those. But like I said, bro, father of 3 girls, and I got a 19-year-old, and it goes all the way down to 5 years old. So, I'm still using them words. Hell yeah, dog. I'm still using them words, bro.
I got 6 and 2.
Yeah. Well, shout out to girl dads, bro. 7 and 2. Yeah. Those are fun ages, though, bro. The 2. At least you're past all the getting past the diapers and shit. You got your 2-year-old like fully potty trained.
Not yet, but she knows.
Yeah. She's learning.
She be playing with me.
Yeah, that's how that goes, man.
She knows, but she like to play with me.
You're almost there, though, obviously.
Yeah.
She's doing like pull-ups and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. God, I'm so glad I'm past that, bro. When they start wiping their own ass, it changes the game. It's just like and especially if you ain't got like another one on the way or nothing, you know it's finna just rerun again. Like you in the clear. It's like no more diapers for a while unless I have another one down the road.
I ain't gonna lie though, from when they first start like saying words, to like 3.5 to 4, that man, that is the best time. Yeah. For me, like, cause I'm over the moon. I think they're just perfect. You know, they're so innocent. Then they get to 5 and they get to their little attitudes. Yep. But the like where she's at right now, even though she's bad, sometimes they say terrible twos. It's still so cute to watch them be so innocent and say these words, and they mock everything you say, and they might mock the wrong things you say. Sometimes it'd be funny, you know. Yeah. I get it. That's interesting. I didn't even know you had kids, so that's interesting to me to hear, and especially to hear that you're also a girl dad. So I know how impactful that shit can fucking be, bro. Yeah, it'll change you.
But aside from, you know, being a father and on a podcast with your pops and making dope ass content that the world's all learning more and more about every day, you're also a rap star, and I can't forget that part of it. How long you been making the music, man?
Man, I've a long time. Like, I grew up big on, like, my brother was 6 years older than me, but he passed away when I was 13.
R.I.P.
My only blood brother.
Gotcha.
So, but he's like 18, I'm like 12, but he took me everywhere. I went to every party.
Gotcha.
He begged my mom to let me take my little brother, you know. So that was my best friend, even though we were so far apart. But he was the Plies, the Boosie. So that's what I grew up on. Like, and when I tell you grew up on it, I'm talking about from youngest of the camp, 14-year-old Boosie. You know, like really deep into hip hop. Okay. And when he died, my parents were so weak that even though I was so young, I felt like I didn't want to come to them because they were already so weak. So I felt like even as the kid, I had to be the strong one. So it led to me writing. I actually didn't even write music at first. I would just write down
like
my
poetry
problems.
Type shit.
I would just write my problems down to myself. That's the only thing I knew to do, you know. And
not in like the rhyme format, no, just like a journal type shit. Gotcha.
And then it turned into writing music, and then so I've been doing it my whole life, but I really just started taking it serious as a business. Like, man, I'm gonna say it 100 times, and the people back home gonna laugh because I'm gonna say it because it spoke it into existence. I'm sitting around, and my pops don't just support all the rap shit and all this on camera. Like, he has always fully supported it. He also grew up on Dro and Haystack and Boosie and like he pulled up to the sandbar bumping Boosie, you know. But
that's crazy. That's awesome though.
So like we were sitting there. It was like November, December of last year. And he was like, "You're so fucking talented. Every room you get in with other artists that are already doing it, and you're not putting this shit out. And everybody you get around, they're just blown away by your talent, as far as like being able to put words together and stuff. Not even just hit records. I'm saying like, cause I've been doing it so long, I know every cadence, I know every like switch up. Like I've listened to all types of music. I've done it, so it's so much depth to my music. So he was like." And I'm going to say it, and like I say, everybody going to laugh at home, but he was like, John, I'm tired of seeing you do all this music. You send it to me, you ain't putting shit out. He was like, you ain't ever going to get nowhere. They got to hear it. He said, I'm going to tell you something. If you throw a bunch of shit at the wall, something going to stick.
Facts.
So keep throwing that shit at the wall. Put it out. Mm-hmm. Who cares? Put a song out a week.
Yeah.
Something going to stick. You throw a bunch of shit at the wall, something going to stick.
He's smart.
So... man, I took that right there with me, and from January, I started kind of getting into it and it's kind of like going and working out. At first you're uncomfortable, you go miss days, and then all of a sudden it just becomes a routine. Yeah. It's just like part of your daily thing. So me, Sunday through Thursday, I'm posting a reel. Friday and Saturday, I'm making statuses. I'm keeping my people, my supporters, you know, I'm showing them that I'm serious, because if you don't take yourself serious, ain't nobody else going to take you serious. You have to take yourself serious.
Big facts. Write that down.
Before anyone else is going to take. And that's not just words. Like, that, you could see it. Like, you could see people start to take you serious when they see you taking yourself serious. You know what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
So that's where that comes. They see you ain't doing nothing, you ain't being, they ain't gonna support you.
Right.
But a lot of people will blame everybody else and feel sorry for themselves.
Yeah.
In reality, you got to get up and you got to take yourself serious before everybody else. You can't feel sorry for yourself.
Yeah,
ain't nobody else gonna feel
consistency
sorry for you.
is key, though, bro. To your point, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you got so much competition out there. If you ain't running with the big dogs, posting every day, them big dogs, even if they got a label posting them every day, they posting every day.
Yeah,
they're not sitting around like. It ain't come out of nowhere. You can't just like a lot of rappers in my city. They're still on this old crabs in the bucket thing to where they think I'm gonna put out one song every 6 months. I'm not gonna promote it. I'm not gonna put no money behind it. And Lil Wayne or somebody's just gonna come and find me.
Yeah,
because of my talent.
I understand.
That's not how it works.
It's definitely not how it works.
You could
nowadays.
be the most talented motherfucker in the world, and you can be at the very bottom.
Very true. I think it's interesting that I hear somebody that's 28 years old speak like this, because you seem like when you talk, you get going and you're like super passionate. But I think it's so interesting from my perspective because, like I said, bro, I'm older than you, and when I used to be a rapper myself, and when it was a completely different hustle. It was hard bound CDs with covers and mixtapes and all this type of shit.
16 bar, 3 verses.
You already know, bro, and whole different format. But when I hear, you remind me so much of Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like Joe has that same mentality. He thinks constantly about the content. He knows about building a brand. Like, and my homie Ego, same shit. Like they know what it takes to be relevant in this game, or at least build yourself to a point of relevancy to where it's undeniable.
You got to get with it.
Got to get with it. But that consistency part is what it all comes back to. Like if you ain't posting every day, bro, you don't amplify your chances of even falling in a portion of these algorithms. When you flood these motherfucking things is when you are going to fall eventually into the right algorithm. And
somebody's going to... He took me serious because he sees I take myself serious. Like,
is it Joe?
I hit him up, but like and obviously he's a very good dude, man. Shout out to him again. Like, man, showed me so much hospitality. Like I told him, he's the first person, above me that was like, come on, man, like with no doubt, like, man, come on, I fuck with what you doing. Come in. A lot of people, they don't want to mess. They'll text you in your inbox. I ain't gotta speak on nobody's name or nothing, but they'll text you in your inbox, say how good you are, they like your music, but they won't mess with you because you ain't on their level. But they'll text you in your inbox privately and tell you, but like he's the first big that really like, and I've had people say let's do songs, but they never went through with it.
Never take it there, yeah.
And it's not because I'm slacking, because I'm serious about my craft. Like, man, I said, look, he's like, man, I got this weekend. I was like, shit, I'll come on a Monday, I'm ready. Like, I treat it like a business. Like,
yeah, but it's what it is.
It's your job. If you don't treat it like a job, it ain't never going to be your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, are
you creating content and music full time? That's just what you do full time now?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good for you.
I could, but I love like, so like I work, my uncle has a 4-wheeler shop. We work on 4-wheelers, boats and stuff. And
okay.
It's kind of a thing to where I go down there and work for him. But if any time I need to go, he lets me. He's my dad's brother.
Okay.
He's like another father to me. Like,
yeah.
I love him to death. He's a good dude. But
yeah, comfortable spot, good place to unplug.
But I learned that I come up from a working family and stuff, so I tried to do the sit back thing and all that, and it depressed me. Like I wasn't up doing something. I didn't have a routine for the first time in my grown life. Like
sure.
I've been, ever since I've been out of high school, I've been working. So like me in my mind, it'll depress you. Sitting around the house, and then I wasn't having no music income coming in. Right now, I'm pretty comfortable with it. Like,
right.
Like I'm grateful for what I got going with the music as far as the income and stuff right now, and very grateful for all my supporters and stuff, because I feel like I don't have no hit record. You know what I'm saying? So I've grown my following one by one, like
organically,
and I make sure I'm in everybody that messages me. If I didn't message them back, it must have been a glitch, because I'll be in my inbox, like, because I feel like they're the people who's helping me, pay my bills and stuff and feed my family. So I could be forever grateful for that,
Right. Especially when you're getting opposite, you're getting compensated for doing something you love so much and you're so passionate about it. So see something on the back end is more rewarding.
And it's the people that's doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter, I'm obviously putting the work in, but if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah.
So
What's the performance aspect of Jaywalk? You doing shows? You out on the road a lot?
I've done a couple, man. I haven't done as many as I want to, though.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just now getting, like I say, I just started
Sure.
taking it as a business in January. You
Yeah.
know? So, like, I've obviously built my fan base now, and, you know, I'm easing in the shows and stuff. And, like I say, I wish I'd have done more than I have by now, you know. But,
Yeah.
But it's coming. I'm doing shows, and sometimes things don't happen, you know, shows getting canceled. So I've had a lot of shows lined up that have gotten canceled last week notice, you know, and I really hate that because I'm big on my supporters, like I was just saying, and that lets them down. Like,
sure.
Like, I'll have 100 people text me, dang, man, you know, and I'm like, okay. So last time I did a show was in Kim, Mississippi, and it was like, a lot of people couldn't get in the event, and the times were not lied about, but they were supposed to start here, but they started way earlier. And
sure.
So all these people were coming up to me after the show, and they're like, damn, man, you know, we missed it. I said, hey, I knew my partner down there in Biloxi, Bay St. Louis, my partner Curtis. He said, man, there's a karaoke bar down there. Because I was like, man, where is somewhere I can go with these and we can do something? He was like, man, I know a karaoke. I said, bet. The lady let us come. And I put on a free show, you know, in the bar just for my people that missed it. It was
takeover.
It wasn't 15, 20 people probably, but I was there. I wasn't finna let them down. You know what I'm saying? These people came and paid money in this event to see me.
And then was
told
the wrong stage time, so they missed your set.
Yeah,
gotcha.
We finna go to a karaoke bar. I'm gonna sing a couple songs. We're gonna turn up together. Like,
hell yeah,
that's the way I feel. You know, so
when is when you most of them like home state shows, Mississippi? I know you when I caught up on Front Porch Podcast and you mentioned a birthday show or something on the more recent episode. And the episode's not long ago. That's already surpassed though?
It got canceled, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I get it though, bro. Business gets funny.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's interesting though when you say that you've only been serious about it since last December, and here we are like middle of August, and you're sitting here with me. I think that's interesting as fuck, bro.
On my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, bro. I didn't know that shit. Hell yeah.
28th
Attaboy. I didn't know that shit.
Hell yeah, man.
And you hold on. And we ain't going downtown, dog.
Yeah, man. Look.
Come on, man. What are we doing? I'll step out if it's Walk's birthday, bro.
I'm easily influenced. My old lady will be mad at that comment.
We'll take care of him. He'll be fine. No, dude, but I think that's interesting as fuck. That's a short road to end. I mean, bro, like I said, I'm heavily indulged into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just live this shit from all aspects of it, not just like this hip hop. I'm talking about just R&B, this country rap shit, like any bit and every bit of it. Like I just fucking love music, and I created this platform to sit and talk that shit and sit with dope artists like yourself and just figure it out with them and just hear why they do it and the reasons they want to do it and how serious they are about it. But I tell you this, Walk, when you go in them spurts, like when I hear you speak about like the music shit or like creating content with your father or being a father yourself, you speak with like such confidence, you know what I mean? Which is a great fucking aspect to have as a character. But it's a convincing character you portray, you know what I mean? But I'm anxious to see where this goes for you as far as this rap shit. Because Mud Baby, brand new album. I mean, that dropped at the end of June. I'm sure it's doing extremely well.
It's doing pretty well, man. I'm proud of it.
I tapped in. You heard me. I pulled up on Walk. He was outside waiting. I pulled up bumping that Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I got a dude got two twin Monte Carlos gold rims, like fine, down there in Starkville. And he waiting on me. I need to go down. He told me I can come, and they got more Monte Carlos. They got like a Monte Carlo group. You know, I talk about a Monte Carlo in the song.
do.
And that'll be a dope video. I got to go do that ASAP.
Sounds like it. That record's fire, by the way.
Appreciate you.
I ran through the album a couple times, and then I keep coming back to that one.
Well, it's the, like, a lot of songs are what I know the people want, and other songs that I've done that have taken off more.
Pause. What do you think the people want?
The more, well, nowadays it's the more upbeat, slow it down, you know, let them comprehend what you're saying, and they just want a feeling more than they don't want to. I mean, from what I've seen, people would rather feel it than feel it. I'm not saying feel it by the words because I got some deep songs that you could really get emotional. I've had people cry, like people tell me they've cried, but when I say feeling, they want to upbeat, feel good, no matter what you're saying. You know, that's what I've learned, and it's very hard for me to slow down what I'm used to do that. But like, it's all about the beat and the vibe nowadays, you know. Like we said, it used to be 3 16-bar verses, 4 hooks on a song. It'll be a 5-minute song on every song on an album.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they don't want it. They want the verse to be about as long as the hook, and they want 2 little verses, and they gonna skip you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna skip. They gonna skip to the next song just because of the attention span. And what has done that is TikTok and those things, because
big facts.
They used to watching 15-second videos and then they scrolling. You know. So, but I mean, that's just what it is. You know, you could. Like I say, you can get with it or get lost. Like Lil Wayne, that's why he's lasted, because and then all the OG fans like Lil Wayne or Boosie, like myself, will say, "Man, that ain't the old Lil Wayne," you know. But
he's adapted to it all.
He's still relevant because he knows the business part of it. He's
adapted. He's been able to like morph into what's working and continuously stay in people's fucking playlists.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Definitely,
especially 25-year plus careers like that. You know,
and he's still dope to me. I can't knock his craft even today. Even though I'm like, man, I'm gonna go listen to the old Wayne or the old Boosie.
Facts. That's how I am.
But I still can't knock what they're doing because it's a business.
Yeah, but to your also what you said about Wayne, like when I want to hear like Wayne, I go back to like Carter 3 or like you know what I'm saying? Like I go back to those records and listen to those songs in their entirety. But when I hear like new verses from Wayne or features he's done recently or something, and I listen to the shit he's saying, it's still like, damn, you know, that's fucking Lil Wayne, and he's
you have to have an open mind, man. Like, especially as an artist, you can't be selfish as an artist. Like when I make a song, like I was telling Joe, like I make so many songs that they all sound the same to me at this point. I've been doing it my whole life. So I have about 15, 20 people, you know, I send to every song I make because it's not about me. It's about the listener. So I want the listener. I want you to tell me that shit trash.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me that. That's not going to hit, John. You know, I want them to tell me because at this point it's a business, you know, and I want to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
I had to get out of that selfish mindset because a lot of artists have that selfish, it's about me mindset. I'm going to make music what I want to make. And yeah, that's cool. It's all in what you want.
Yeah, so let me ask, Mud Baby, is that kind of like a blend?
It's a blend, definitely.
I think you should keep that remedy.
It's definitely a blend. That style.
Like catering to the audience is one thing, but catering to yourself is still an important thing to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Because
it is.
What would you consider Patrick Mahomes? The song that I said that I like the most off Mud Baby.
That's more of me.
See what I'm saying? So don't let shine away from yourself and catering to the consumer too much happen to where we don't get that Patrick Mahomes record.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
You're right.
But because you're not ever going to please everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's interesting again to hear a 28-year-old talk like that.
I grew up on old music, so I obviously come from older music. So like the Patrick Mahomes, that's for more like
me, old head,
older people.
Hell yeah.
So
the old guy.
That's what they're used to, and like you say, you can't stray far away from that because there's still people
absolutely
older that listen to music like that. So
yes.
So that you're right. You put something in my head there.
In that same sentence, think about like our earlier discussion when we talked about the content you and your pops create, to where people that catch wind of your father's content record to that or like watch it to that magnitude. They occasionally they're going to see or hear about John or then hear Jaywalk or you know it mentioned that his son makes music and all this. The curiosity builds like that from their consumer stance, right?
Yeah.
And then when that opportunity comes, like to where y'all do like a show to some degree to where you're performing and dad's doing an appearance or vice versa, or they just hear Jaywalk's coming to town, that's dude's son. when they start putting that together and they're introduced to that album for the first time, there's still music catering to that them old heads. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And that's fire, Bubba. Like especially if that's the music you're creating, like genuinely or like more for yourself, so to speak, and you're hitting. You got my old ass over here complimenting on that record, but then I know you're making songs out here that are hitting these younger demographics that are going to keep you relevant in that same sentence, and it's an interesting strategy. But I think it's dope that it's such a genuine strategy. You didn't even realize that's kind of what's happening. But yeah, that's definitely what's happening, man.
I gotta give props to the Big Chuck, man. He is like, he's driven the vibe thing in my head. So a lot of that came from him, like I guess me mixing because I'm slowly, trying to get over into it, so you still hear me in it, but you still hear me kind of coming to the uppy vibe. I never made a higher energy vibe because I'll go back to me writing my problems down. That's the only thing I did music for. So
gotcha. The vent and shit.
My songs are like my choice of beats. Like Patrick Mahomes, it's a more low pitch.
Yeah, definitely.
Dark pitch beat because that's where I can go and I can pour my heart out. But I know how to do it in a dope way now because I've done it so long, So, but like the high, I've gotten used to the higher energy, high pitched songs, and I've learned how to also express myself in a higher vibe and funner vibe way, by kind of, and that's all about growth, I guess, because back then I couldn't rap on no, I could rap my ass off, but I couldn't rap on no like, dun, 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 you know what I'm saying? It had to been boom, boom.
No bebop shit.
Like my favorite artist was the old Boosie, like.
Okay.
And his hits were about pain, like. Every song he had, you had everything you've been through in your life. He had a song you could relate to. If you was going through it with your baby mama, if you done lost your homeboy, you done lost your brother, you done lost, your grandma, or you about to go to the club and get turned. Like he had a song for everything. If you was, indulging in street activity, like he had something for everything, and that's why I loved Boosie's music back in the day, because no matter what you were going through, how you were feeling, if you were happy, if you were sad, Boosie, he had a song.
Yeah, Boosie get you through it.
He had a song you could go to and feel it.
Do you like being thrown into that country rap barrel?
Man, I don't even.
I get it. It's a tough question.
I fuck with country rap.
Good answer.
But like
you're not catering to it. I understand what you're.
I'm still gonna be myself.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be myself, and I rock boots. I ain't gonna change for the hood. I ain't gonna change for the country. I was the white boy with khakis and loafers on in the hood shooting dice, and I never have been nobody else but myself. And the hood back in the day loved me because I was the white boy that would walk in the hood. And I wouldn't have no other. I would be me. I would have loafers on, khakis, a polo button up, but I was still, I just be myself, and I loved everybody. I was with that, and that's why I was respected everywhere in my town and my city, because I just was myself. I didn't try to change for nobody.
Yeah.
Or do anything different. I've always had this haircut. Everybody on the internet messes around. I'm not gonna change. I can't change. It's just me.
I love that. Stay with that, bro. The fact that I hate when I sit on the sidelines or I run this podcast or whatever, I hate seeing artists like yourself get thrown into that. I really do. Because like now that I've got the opportunity to sit down with you, and even having however X amount of minutes we've been sitting here chatting, I've learned that you're not a country rapper.
No.
But I knew that when I put Mud Baby on. But by first glance, and you hear the title, and then you see the white boy with boots on and shit, like I could see why it would get you thrown in that direction, but yeah, hold your ground. I think it's dope to be an artist first, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The last couple songs I put out are not country at all.
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. The one before that was I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. I should know, but I don't.
I write so many songs and put.
Shout out to me for doing. I did mention Willy Wonka though.
Yeah, that was tight because I forgot that too.
The art's fire.
And it came out today. I did that. I'm on, Chat GPT.
Shout out Chat GPT. I've been becoming a fan as of lately.
Man, I think, look, I had somebody comment was like, and no disrespect to them because I respect the graphic designers and stuff, but like,
sure.
One dude comment, he was like the River Anthem song.
Yeah.
It looks cheap. It's literally me and my daughter. I faded a boat. We were sitting on the sandbar, and I did it while we were sitting there drinking on the sandbar. Took a picture of me and my daughter standing on the sandbar. Went to CapCut. I cropped the river picture, and I cropped my pop's homeboy's boats in it. And it looks cheap, but the song went stupid. But, like, so a guy commented was like on that one and was like, man, you're at this level right now that, like, you need good artwork. And my response was, man, at the end of the day, my music's either going to speak for itself or it ain't. I mean, obviously good artwork would help, and I respect all the art designers and stuff, but the way I look at it, man, matter of fact, the next single I put out is going to be just a black cover. Because it ain't about the cover, it's about what's inside of it.
I get it. I didn't know you made the last art or whichever one else before that.
I done made most of them.
Fuck yeah, talk your shit. But to hear that's the reasoning is even better.
Yeah, because, like, man, I ain't hating on nobody, but the work's going to speak for itself or it ain't.
Well, man, I was going to download that song until I saw the artwork.
Yeah.
What? Like, you should still download. You're still gonna download the song. You're still gonna listen to the fucking song.
Heard the song.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit don't fucking matter.
Like, I don't know if y'all are big on Russ, but he's big on being independent.
Yeah,
everybody knows Russ.
Yeah,
I love
the way he got on is the best part.
I love the Independency, but if you go look at his artwork,
it's plain as fuck. It's like little drawings and shit.
Well, it's just a different color background. It'll be like a teal background, and it'll be the words.
Yeah,
the title.
Yeah.
And then the next one will be like an orange background with the title. Like, it's not about...
or he'll do something real simple like a balloon, like a little balloon or like a fucking teddy bear, like something he drew with like a pen or something. Like, just easy as shit. Like, I totally understand. It doesn't.
If you put out good work, people... It's all about the music. They're not looking at the cover art and be like, oh, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what do they say? It goes back to don't judge a book by its cover.
Nah, for sure. You know how Russ got on, right? SoundClick.
I heard the first time I heard was that hit, his first hit. What was that song?
Oh, he still performs it to this day.
What's it called?
I don't know why we do this to ourselves.
Like,
to the Google machine. I don't have a phone on me.
Man, I forgot.
Right, but he dropped a song every week for 52 weeks, and on the 51st week is when he got a deal.
Yeah, I seen
something like that.
I seen
50th
the
or 52nd.
Podcast he said about what he did.
And ever since
but it's different for everybody though.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like
that was a different time too.
Yeah, definitely. You could pay for promotion. You could do all those things, but man, the work has to be there. Like the talent has to be there. Like we were just talking about. I went on the debut. I was promoting a song, and I feel like it was the wrong song for that crowd.
What song did you do?
Walkthrough, which is a dope song. It's done great numbers. But when I paid, like I say, paying for promotion, if it ain't there, it don't. So if you pay for some promotion and you click on the cities, Dallas, Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, you put them as the cities that's going to see what you're paying for, and you make a song from New York, it's not going to really give you any fans because,
Yeah.
Like I went on the debut. And even though I was promoting the song hard, which I felt was the right choice, I feel like if I'd have went on there with another kind of song for that platform because of their fan base, it would have done way better just on that platform, not the song in general. But, like I say, it ain't all about, you could put money into something, but you got to make sure you're doing it right. Like I've paid for features and I just wasn't there yet. So, like, I could pay for them features all day long, and it could have been the biggest artist in the world. But if I'm not doing the right things to promote it, and
it's not the immediate answer.
Just like I said earlier, like people think they can put one song out and don't put no money in it, don't promote it, don't do the things that they're supposed to do with that project. That's why a lot of people can't be independent. Now, I'm not saying a lot of people that have labels behind them can't be independent, but I'm saying some people can't. That just goes by like a job. Some people can run their own business. Some people can't.
Mm-hmm.
Some people need, say, a label to show them the business and
guidance.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, because that's what labels profess in. Like some people have to work for people, and some people can do it on their own. Me, I'm not saying I can do it on my own, because I'm interested in some labels right now, because I feel like these labels can do things that I can't do.
They can cater to you in ways you don't immediately have the answer for,
or I don't know how to. You know, like they'll be like, I'll have this song, right? I'll be like, well, I don't know if I was to pay for promotion. It's not wrong to pay for promotion. If I was to, I don't know, say the cities or how to do the analytics and all that right correctly, so it can get pushed how it needs to be pushed to make the money. Whereas in just, especially as far as in, like I said earlier about listeners, it's all about the listener. So these people are listeners, even though they're your label. They didn't make the song. They're from the outside thinking about the business.
Very true.
You can give them this song, and they know how to blow that song up like you could never. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
But, yeah, man, I think I'm a big thinker with a big heart. My pops is the same way as I was raised. Like, I overthink everything. Yeah. So, like, that's why I'm always open to new things. Like, I'm independent and I'd love to be a Russ. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and maybe I could be. I just go day by day with the label stuff, you know, stuff like that, because I know that there's people out there that can take me to where I can't take myself. So.
Well, it's nice. It's interesting that you understand that, but it takes me back to when you mentioned evil twins, and you mentioned like your stock continuously grows. It's going to continue to grow the longer you hold out, so to speak. But at the same time, I think it's important to recognize that labels can do certain things, to not shut down that whole thought. You know what I mean? Going independent's hard, man.
Man, and when I first like started taking it serious, and I got around chucking them, and they just let me talk the first couple months, because I'm like, fuck a label. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've always heard horror stories, and I got a horror story myself about a label out in Dallas that just like, they will screw you if you let them. It's not bad to be with a label.
Paperwork got to be right.
It's got to be right, and you got to know, because there's so many artists every day that get screwed, and I hate that. But so that was the mindset. I was like, man, I ain't signing nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because all they gonna do is do me wrong. And chucking them, like Big chucking them, he was like, man, you can't look at it like that. As long as you go in with a business mind, and you make sure you straight too, it's great to have a label. You know what I'm saying? And I had to have, and because he's like, man, back then we didn't have people like me telling somebody like you that. So we had the same mindset, and it messed us up in so many ways. So I'm grateful to have, and my pops too, man. My pops don't know the music industry, but my pops been in business a long time. Yeah. And he tells me the same things, like, you got to have an open mind, and if the business is right, it ain't no problem going with no label, you know? Yeah. But
it's got to make sense.
It's got to make sense. It's got to make sense.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm just not no pushover. And 90% of labels that will call us will never hit us back, because they see we're not a pushover. Because 90% of labels just want a dumb, or not dumb, but somebody who don't know.
Well, I think they're going to get an easy answer.
Yeah, they want somebody that they could just screw. Yeah. And 90% of them, it don't matter how talented you are or what. If they can't screw you, they going to say the hell with them.
Well, it sounds like you got people around you that are going to keep you from doing anything silly, as far as that goes. Plus, your own mind state seems to be in the right position where you can make pretty good decisions. But it's interesting to also hear that you say you have those opportunities this early in the game, or this early you've been dedicated to it as short amount of time as you have been.
I just feel like I'm not ready. I feel like I got a lot of room to grow as an artist. I've only been doing it business-wise in a business mind for 8 months. So the way I look at it, and I'm not going to stop. Yeah, I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to keep going, so it ain't nothing but up from here. And
well, dude, I mean, you said it just right there. Being serious with this shit for 8 months of your life, and you're from Mississippi, Bubba, and you're fucking currently in Nashville, Tennessee, on what I consider the best fucking podcast in the game.
Yeah, man, and you showed me love too, like nothing.
And you did a record with Joe Tyler today, and shot a fucking video and shit. Like, I mean, bro, like,
shout out Joe Tyler again.
I guess, man.
Man, hey, I know good. I come from good people, so I know good people when I see them and when I hear them. I knew before we even I heard his voice. I can just. I'm a very big analyzer, and like I say, I'm a very big overthinker. So the first conversation we have, you don't know me.
One.
You won't know me then because it's our first conversation, but. I'm looking at that conversation real hard. Like
I get it.
How you're wording things, like.
Yeah.
Because I've been around snakes and I've been around, like I say, I've been in I've done it. I've did it all. So I've been around bad people and people that ain't got good intentions. So I could peep it quick.
Yeah.
And, because your actions are going to speak.
Facts. I was excited to meet you, bro. And then now that I've checked that off the list, I got to say it's impressive. The way you carry yourself, Jaywalk, is interesting. You know what I mean? I've said that word probably 50 times this episode, but that's what I consider this. I really do. To finally get an opportunity to meet you and see your progress as far as that you've been able to achieve over the past 8 months and tap into your music and then a lot of your content that we spoke about and everything else. But then to have the conversation with you and just to hear how you talk it is I'm a fan, man. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see where it all goes, and I'm so anxious to see this video y'all shot today. I can't even tell you.
I'm ready to see it too.
Joe hung out with us today. We're gonna run this right back and get Joe in here, man. But just
hey, let me shout out Tiger King. Respect the vision visuals. I'm pretty positive. If I said it wrong, Tiger King, you can get on my ass. But man, he come out here with me on last minute and shot the video for me and Joe Tyler.
Hell yeah.
And I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I tell each and every one of my...
Thank you for putting me on, man.
Absolutely, dog. But I tell everybody, Walk, once you get that seat, Bubba, this home base. Like, anytime you in the city, anytime you want to check in, tap in, run something back, do some promo, bro, just hit my line, dog. We'll link up and we'll do this shit all over again.
I'm with it, man. I appreciate the hospitality, both of y'all.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like I said, we're going to run one right back. But y'all be sure to tap into Jaywalk. I'll make sure all the contact information is listed below. His Instagrams, YouTube, all that good shit. And that album link from Mud Baby. We'll make sure that's available now. Y'all know what the move is, man. I got some shit to say.com, chatarmstv.com. Let's go.
Bitch, we got views.